Right guys, we're at the biggest movie premiere of the year. The name of the movie starts with an S. It's not Superman, it's Smurfs. Yeah, so we are gonna watch the movie and I'll give you my out of the theatre reaction very soon. Alright, I just got back from the Singapore premiere of the new Smurfs movie, and this is my quick review for the movie. Now, before I talk about the movie itself, I just want to say, before the movie starts, there's actually a SpongeBob short film at the start of the movie. You know how Disney always does those mini short films before each Disney animated movie? They apparently do that for Nickelodeon movies as well. And yeah, I thought the SpongeBob short film at the start of this movie was actually really funny. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan. It was my childhood, or rather my teenage life. And yeah, I thought that short film was really hilarious. I think it is definitely a big reason to watch this movie. And they also showed the trailer for the new SpongeBob movie, which actually looks pretty interesting. I might really go and watch it. It's a good year for SpongeBob. But okay, now let's talk about the Smurfs movie itself. So the plot of this movie is very basic. Papa Smurf gets abducted by an evil wizard, and so Smurf Village has to go and save him. That's pretty much the plot of the movie. Now, as a disclaimer, I have not watched any Smurf product, any TV show or movie before this. Like, I didn't watch Smurfs when I was growing up at all. So this review comes from the perspective of someone who has never watched any Smurf product ever. And let me just say, I was pleasantly surprised because this is actually a really good kids movie. Now, when I say it's a really good kids movie, I mean it's really a kids movie. There are some pretty adult themes and references in the movie that kids won't get. And for all the parents who are forced to accompany their kids to watch this movie, you'll definitely get them. Things about the birds and the bees and even love affairs. Yeah, there are some pretty mature references in the movie for the adults. But it will totally just go over the kids' heads when they watch this movie. And another thing I think adults can enjoy from this movie is Rihanna. Like, if you are a huge fan of Rihanna's music, she actually has some pretty good music in this movie. There's actually a lot of her music in this movie. And there are also Bollywood dance sequences, which I totally didn't expect from this movie. This movie is like partially a musical, and that was a nice surprise because I totally really didn't expect that at all before watching this movie. The music was pretty good, and the movie overall has a really positive message for kids. I think it tells kids that it's okay if you're not who you want to be, as long as you know who you want to be, and every day you become a little bit more like the person that you want to be. And I think that's a very positive message. It teaches kids that self-improvement is very important. And yeah, this movie is really extremely inoffensive, so definitely a very family-friendly movie. I will say the ending of the movie is much better than the first 3/4 of the movie, especially at the end when they have this scene where they're going through the multiverse, different dimensions of the multiverse. There's like a video game dimension, anime dimension. Yeah, it's pretty funny. And I thought the animation in that scene specifically was amazing. People who are fans of the Smurfs, I think this movie pays homage to all the different iterations of the Smurfs. So yeah, if you grew up watching the Smurfs, you might actually quite enjoy the references in this movie. I will say one thing that was very weird about the animation in this movie is that it is partially set in the real world. So you have like these extremely cartoon characters in the real world, something like Looney Tunes, I guess. But at the same time, the villain characters, they are human and they are animated, but there are also real life action human actors in the movie, which is weird because then it's pretty inconsistent because the human villain characters are all animated, but the regular humans are all live action. I would rather that the villain human characters were also in live action. But yeah, that's just a small gripe I have about this movie. But okay, now let me give this movie a final score. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I think as a kids movie, it's probably an 8 out of 10. But as someone who is older, and I've never watched a Smurfs product at all, I'm just rating this movie for what it is. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. It is not great, but it is not awful either. You definitely won't feel like you wasted your time watching this movie. And yeah, those are my quick thoughts on the Smurfs movie. If you've seen it already, please go down in the comments below and let me know what you think about the movie. And if you haven't seen it, please let me know what you think as well. And with that being said, that's all for this review, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing and hit that notification bell to keep up to date with everything going on here on the Midnight Suns channel. Thanks again for watching, and as always, stay gold and never fade. Bye, guys. Oh, and I should definitely really get around to watching Superman.